What did they tell you? We pick them.
As I look down this mountainside, I can see where this road goes. The shepherd is leading me to a place where I can grow. Though it seems to be a trying test, I have no doubt he knows what's best. This just might be a place of perfect rest. This valley is for me. This valley is for me. The waters have been made so sweet, a pleasant rest for my weary feet. This valley is for me. A far cry from the mountain scene. The grass here has been made so green. My shepherd goes this route. I can say without a doubt, this valley is for me. Standing here beside still waters, I know why I'm here today. This place of restoration will strengthen me along the way. Good valley I can feel, His presence here is oh so real. Now I know this was His perfect will. This valley is for me. This valley is for me. The waters have been made so sweet, a pleasant rest for my weary feet. This valley is for me. A far cry from the mountain scene. The grass here has been made so green. My shepherd chose this route. I can say without a doubt, this valley is for me. My shepherd chose this route. I can say without a doubt, this valley is for me.
You enjoyed that song. Let Peggy know that you enjoyed it. What a great song. What a message. That is for us. We're going through. Amen. And the Lord's with us in that valley. Amen. Now, we have a group that we love to hear sing. You might have heard of them. They're called the Collingsworth Family. And they're great. They do a lot of original stuff. And we got a couple of songs of theirs that we love, and you're going to love them too. And this song...
Make that high mountain move. One thing I found that I really want you to know. If it matters to you, it matters to the Master. He wants to share the burdens you bear. Whisper peace when your world gets shattered. If it's your greatest joy, or your deepest pain, or you're really needing an answer, if it matters to you, it matters to the Master. Friend, do you think the maker and giver of life is far too busy to care about your trouble and strife? He sees the sparrow that falls to the ground, and he hears the tears that don't make a sound. If you only knew how precious you are in his sight. If it matters to you, it matters to the Master. He wants to share the burdens you bear. Whisper peace when your world gets shattered. If it's your greatest joy, or your deepest pain, or you're really needing an answer, if it matters to you, it matters to the Master. If it's your greatest joy, or your deepest pain, or you're really needing an answer, if it matters to you, it doesn't only matter to you. If it matters to you, it matters to the Master. Aren't you glad that he loves you so much that every part of your life matters to him, and every concern you have matters to him just as much as it matters to you?
On the boat with Jesus in a storm. You ever been on that stormy boat? Bible song.
When the storm raged about them, the disciples were afraid, for the waves were high and the ship was tossed, and they could not find their way. Then they awoke the Master, saying, Lord, please save us now. He rebuked the winds and the seas grew calm, and they all wondered how. God sees the storm from the other side. He knows the lessons learned, and just beyond the clouds he sees clear skies. He speaks peace to the raging storm when peace could not be found. He already sees the rainbow when we see only clouds. And on the sea did I have called on God in prayer, when it seemed to me all hope was gone, and in my deep despair I remembered what the Lord said when he calmed that troubled sea. And I know once more how he sees the storm, and peace floods over me. God sees the storm from the other side. He knows the lessons learned, and just beyond the clouds he sees clear skies. Oh, he speaks peace to the raging storm when peace could not be found. He already sees the rainbow when we see only clouds. And when the storms of life come crashing in and trouble me, I can feel God's arms around me, and he whispers, let it be, let it be.
Hills Baptist Bible.
You may miss me and you may not, but think of all the joy I've got, so don't be weeping for me. Don't be weeping for me. 'Cause I'll say goodbye, world, and be with Jesus. I know some folks just won't understand, but when I cross that river and He takes me by the hand, don't be weeping, it was part of His plan. When I'm dead in my grave, remember that my soul was saved, so don't be weeping for me. Don't be weeping for me. I'll be with Jesus. Don't be weeping for me. I'm saved. I'm so glad I'm on my way to heaven. Listen to this.
Heaven's streets are bright and fair, and praise the Lord, I'm going there. So don't be weeping for me. Don't be weeping for me.
Remember now, if you're my friend, it's the beginning, not the end. So don't be weeping for me. Don't be weeping for me. 'Cause I'll say goodbye, world, to be with Jesus. I know some folks just won't understand, but when I cross that river and He takes me by the hand, don't be weeping, it was part of His plan. When I'm dead in my grave, remember that my soul was saved, so don't be weeping for me. Don't be weeping for me. I'll be with Jesus. Don't be weeping for me. I'll be with Jesus. Don't be weeping for me.
Thank you, Otis Ledbetter, for that great song. All right. Homecoming videos.
You come home at night, sit down for a bite, and you're wore out. You're hardly able to get up from the table 'cause you're wore out. You crawl into bed and sleep like you're dead 'cause you're wore out. In the morning you get up, you can't seem to get out of bed up 'cause you're wore out. They changed the words, but you got it. When we get to heaven with Jesus our King, we won't have to worry about anything. We'll be happy and free, and our bodies won't be wore out. You get up on Sunday, hate to see Monday, 'cause you're wore out. You go sit in church, and your back starts to hurt 'cause you're wore out. The choir starts to sing and you can't hear a thing 'cause you're wore out. You pray the sermon and song won't be too long 'cause you're wore out. When we get to heaven with Jesus our King, we won't have to worry about anything. We'll be happy and free, 'cause our bodies won't be wore out. You're not going to believe the last verse. You go for a ride in your car with your wife, and it's wore out, the car that is. She starts to worry and tells you not to hurry this car is wore out. You don't know where you're at. One of the tires has gone flat 'cause it's wore out. From the sound of the motor, we'll soon have to tow her. This car is wore out. When we get to heaven with Jesus our King, we won't have to worry about anything. We'll be happy and free, 'cause our bodies won't be wore out. We'll be happy and free, 'cause our bodies won't be, oh my goodness, wore out. Oh Lord, please come back. Something like that. We sang this one a lot too. God takes good care of me, care of me. God takes real good care of me. Every day His goodness I can see. I serve Him with gladness. I have no regrets, for He walks beside me. I ain't gonna worry and I ain't gonna fret. My wonderful friend, that's why it's life. His guiding's light. Each step along the way, to God I can pray. His goodness and His mercy every day is mine. And I can call on Jesus anytime. You see, God takes good care of me, care of me. Every morning, noon and night, He's taken good care of me. And I'll praise His name throughout eternity. Eternity, He solved every problem that I've ever met. So I'm gonna trust Him. I ain't gonna worry and I ain't gonna fret. My wonderful friend, He's watching over me. He'll take care of me. I know there's lots of problems in this world today, but He's never been too busy to hear me when I pray. You see, God takes good care of me. God takes good care of me. God is taking care of me. Can you say that today, God's taking care? Preacher, this is for you today. How many of you remember when Billy sang it? There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand when He reaches down and lifts up a wounded lamb into His loving arms, protected from all harm. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand. With His staff He leads the fold out in a night that's cold. He has a sheep that's lost its way out there somewhere. A desperate search is on. Someone he knows is gone. The shepherd will not rest until it's in his care. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand when he reaches down and lifts up a fallen lamb into his loving arms, protected from harm. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand. The shepherd's eyes are bathed in tears. From the rocky ledge he hears the whimpers of a hurting lamb that's in despair. Those precious hands I love so much, reaching down to pick me up. I was that wounded lamb, but now I'm in his care. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand when he reaches down and lifts up a fallen lamb into his loving arms, protected from harm. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand. There is no tenderness like the touch of the shepherd's hand.
That's not the truth, but it can happen. You know what, folks? We could sing for 4 hours straight without stopping. A different song each time. You never hear the same song. We're not.